nature. And I said you that solutions are having 4 kinds of colligative properties, namely relative lowering in vapor pressure, elevation in boiling point, depression in freezing point, at last osmotic pressure. And in the previous video we have come across the 2, that is elevation in boiling point, then after depression freezing point, the derivation of both the things, and after that we have solved one numerical of each kind. Now in today's video we will concentrate upon the first, that is what? First kind of colligative property, that is relative lowering of vapor pressure, but for me it will be the third heading. Okay, what is the today's topic we are studying? It is about a colligative property, a kind, it is relative lowering in vapor pressure. In short we will write RLVP, relative lowering in vapor pressure. Now, so to derive the derivation, what we will see, we know that from Raoult's law. Raoult's law, we have the formula PA or P naught A is equal to P naught A into XA. P naught A into XA. This is from our Raoult's law, which was triggered the pressure of any solute is nothing but partial pressure and also the mole fraction. Then from this, what I will do, we can write that the reduction in the vapor pressure of solvent is given as, we will assume, we will consider A with the solvent, B with the solute, just like 1 for solvent, 2 for solute. Same way here PA with the solvent, it is pressure of solvent. So what will the reduction? Reduction means difference. Difference of what? Difference I will write delta PA. It is given as P naught A minus PA. Delta PA refers to difference in the vapor pressure of what? Of solvent. Then what is P naught A? P naught A be the pressure, that is partial pressure of solvent initially. It is initial partial pressure. Then after, it is the pressure of that same solvent after some time. That is the reduction or reduction is given by delta PA is equal to P naught A minus PA. Now what we will be doing? Just substitute the value of PA from this equation. What I can write? Delta PA is equal to P naught A minus, what is the value of PA? From Raoult's law I can write PA equal to P naught A into XA. What I have done here? Here just I am replacing the term PA with the formula P naught A into XA. From where I got it? I got this term from the Raoult's law. Similarly, PB is equal to P naught by XB. That is a different issue. I don't want that here. So what I am doing? I am just replacing the term. I am just substituting the value of PA from Raoult's law. Now what we will be doing? Take P naught A as common in both the terms. What I can write? P naught A, if I am taking common, I can write 1. It is 1 minus XA. It's the simple mathematics. I am taking P naught A common in the above term. I can write P naught A into 1 minus XA. See what I am doing here? Next step. This 1 minus XA I am replacing with the term XB. How? Because we know that XA plus XB From where? It is from the mole fraction. That is, mole fraction of summation of all these terms in a solution is always 1. So from that, when I write XA, that is 1 minus XB will be no doubt XA. I have done it. Now, what I can write? Delta PA is equal to P naught A into XB. Right? Now, from this, what can I write? I can write XB will be equal to what? Delta PA divided by P naught A. What is XB value? It's manipulation or rearrangement of the terms. I can write XB is equal to delta PA by P naught A. Then after, next step, I can write XB is equal to, what is delta PA value? Delta PA is P naught A minus PA divided by P naught A. This is nothing but our relative lowering of vapor pressure. This complete term is termed as relative lowering of vapor pressure, or this fraction, that is P naught A minus PA by P naught A itself is a relative lowering of vapor pressure. How defining? Relative lowering of a vapor pressure is the mole fraction of solute, because XB refers to solute. How I can term? Why I am calling it as a colligative property? Because this term, complete term, it is P naught A minus PA by P naught A, that is relative lowering of vapor pressure. It is depending upon the mole fraction of solute, that is XB. Now, what we know? We know that XB is equal to NB divided by NA plus NB. How? Because it is nothing but a definition. It is a definition of mole fraction of component B. Mole fraction is defined as ratio of number of mole of that component to that of total number of moles present in a system. And here we are taking, no doubt, a binary solution made up of two components, 1 and 2, or A and B. And hence for that reason I can tell XB is equal to NB by NA plus NB. Now, for dilute solutions, what we are doing? We are taking a dilute solution. Can I replace the term NB will be very small, very small than that of NA, because we are taking a dilute. Dilute refers to low concentration of solute, more concentration of solvent. If that is the case, for dilute solution I can replace NB is lesser than NA, that is number of mole of solute will be negligible, very small in its content when compared to number of moles of solute. So what we can do? We can neglect NA. Sorry, we can neglect NB because NB is very less, right? NB in denominator. From this denominator, I can neglect the value of NB. Why? Because we are assuming, we are considering a dilute solution. For dilute solution, no doubt, the concentration of solute will be very lesser when compared to the entire solvent. And for that reason, I can write number of moles of solute will be lesser than number of moles of solvent. And what we are doing? From this equation, I can neglect the concentration of NB. The condition is the solution here is very dilute. So, can I write XB is equal to NB by NA. XB is equal to NB by NA. Now this term. What is XB? I am substituting the value of XB here. What is XB? XB is equal to NB by NA. This is equal to P naught A minus PA molecular weight of solvent. This will be becoming equal to, what is the term? P naught A minus Pa by P naught A. Just rearranging the term, can I write P naught A minus Pa divided by P naught A will be, this Ma goes up. I can write Wb into Ma divided by Nb into Wa. This is our definition or derivation of relative lowering of vapor pressure. It is the ratio of weight of solute. Wb refers to weight of solute taken. Ma refers to molecular weight of solvent. Mb refers to molecular weight of solute, and Wa refers to weight of solvent taken. So this was about the relative lowering in vapor pressure. So I am just repeating it why, because it is somewhat typical when compared to the first two, that is previous two videos which were those. It was about it was about depression and freezing point and about elevation and boiling point. Those were that easy when compared to this one. It is not tough, it is somewhat lengthy. What we are doing? So to define or to derive the colligative property relative lowering in vapor pressure, what we are doing? We are considering a Raoult law. That is Raoult law. It is stating that Pa is equal to P naught A XA or Pb is equal to P naught B into XB. This we have done in previous videos. Okay. So from this Raoult law we are reducing. That is what we are considering the solvent A, and we are assuming the reduction in the vapor pressure will be no doubt pressure, that is initially and after some time. So what I can take, that is P naught A be the initial and Pa be the pressure after becoming a solution. So that is reduction in the vapor pressure of solvent. Solvent A. Reduction refers to the change. Change is given by delta P, and A refers to solvent. I can write delta Pa is equal to P naught A minus Pa. P naught A minus Pa. Then after what I am doing, this delta Pa becomes equal to P naught A minus. I am just substituting the value of Pa from Raoult law, that is equal to P naught A into XA. Then P naught A I am taking common in that term. I can write P naught A into 1 minus XA. Your mathematics are A. Now I can write delta Pa is equal to P naught A into XB. I am replacing the term 1 minus XA by XB because we know that XA plus XB equal to 1, and hence for that reason I can write 1 minus XA to be equal to XB. I wrote here. Then from this equation I can write XB equal to delta Pa by P naught A. Again the rearrangement of the terms. Then what I have done here? Rearranging the same term. What we are doing? XB is equal to, what is delta Pa? Delta Pa is equal to P naught A minus Pa. I wrote here divided by P naught A. So this term P naught A minus Pa by P naught A is defined as relative lowering in vapor pressure. That relative lowering in vapor pressure is the mole fraction of solute. Then what we know? We know the formulas for mole fraction of solute, that is Xb equal to Nb, that is number of mole of that component B, that is solute, divided by total number of moles, that is Na plus Nb. As here we are taking only the two, this binary A and B, and for that reason I can write Xb is equal to Nb by Na plus Nb. Then we are assuming the solution to be dilute, that is for dilute solution the concentration, that is number of mole of solute is very small when compared to number of mole of solvent. Hence we can neglect the Nb value in the denominator. From this equation I can neglect the value of Nb because we are considering a dilute solution. Then what I am doing? I am just neglecting the term. I can write Xb is equal to Nb by Na. Now just what is Xb value from this equation? P naught A here is, it is partial pressure of pure solvent. It is the difference or complete term we will be giving. P naught A, or this is the pressure after making the solution. It is initial pressure of solvent, and this is the pressure of solvent in a solution. Then P naught A, no doubt, initial pressure of solvent. Then WB refers to weight of solute, MA refers to molecular weight of solvent, MB refers to molecular weight of solute, and WA refers to weight of solvent taken. This was about